How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all.
Y'all kids failing. Y'all churn out here, failing out here in these streets. Not just in the street, they is failing in the classroom. But you love them. Them your babies. Yeah. Y'all doing everything in y'all power to really teach and educate y'all children. Show enough is. That's what I've been hearing. That's what I be hearing. Shout out to John for the $6 cash shop. How's y'all living? How's everything going? Let me go on and remove this. Get this right here down. Like that right there. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for pressing on the play button. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. Around here, remember, y'all tell somebody about the player. That's the easiest way to go. We finna talk some news. We finna talk some news. We finna talk some news. We finna say about it because we got teachers out here quitting their record numbers. In case y'all don't know, we got a mass group out here marching and shit because we got the freedom of walking. We got the freedom of marching out here. Damn it, we got a 7-year-old that was hanging in the bathroom. I'm guessing by the neck. You know what I'm saying? We finna touch on a few things out here, man. Y'all please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it over 100 by 08 after the hour. Shout out to Phyllis. For the $1 cash app. Say happy Monday, Miss Shirley, Jermaine, and chat. Say love you, Willie, love you back. I appreciate that right there. Y'all got to get y'all you got to get your house in order. Ain't that what I be trying to say? We got to get our stuff together out here in this street. We got to start doing better. We got to care about one another. We got to care about our kids' future because Whitney Houston had done told us they are the future. Care about the kids. I was doing some research. Well, I was Googling stuff. So, hell, I guess that is research when you be Googling stuff. You know what? I had done... Damn it, I had did some research and I can't remember the research that I had done did. Well, I can't remember what I had done typed in to do the research. Hold on. Maybe I still got it like on my phone or something like that right there. Bam. Oh, alright, bam. I got it right. Like, damn it. Now why would you do that? That's so unethical. It's so unethical. Let's see. I typed in black something. Black. I know that's not what I had undid. Student. Oh, I know what I was looking at. I was researching the math scores, the reading and math scores. Did I do it by race? I can't do that right now. I'm on the job. Can't do that. Talking to you people. Whew. I had them typed in black students reading and math. And then I put by race. I don't know why I did that right there. But according to the data of the National Assessment of the Educational Process, black students generally score lower in both reading and math compared to our white students. Now, I really don't understand why we only get compared to white students. When it's more than just white folks in the great United States of America. You say, well, that's your la call and shit. Damn it. They know better. You don't call pimping while pimping working out here in the goddamn street. Black students generally score lower in both math and reading. Now we have the most educated, at least that's what they had done told our darker hue sisters. We have the most educated ladies on the planet. Is darker hue sisters. That's what they had done told y'all. But do your research. Do your research. That's not true. And then I also looked up something else. Asian kids, sure, score the highest, and then it's whites, and then it's blacks, and then it's Hispanics, and then it's blacks. We the lowest. But a lot of people say that we like the most talented and stuff. We real innovators and all that good stuff. They be using big words and stuff to categorize darker hue folk. But then it's like shout out to our what does the people call our pro-black community, because y'all be real strong. Only if you knew who you was, you would know that you can shine. The reason that you ain't shining, the reason that you is not getting high test scores and reading the math, because you don't know who you is. You don't know that you special. You don't know that we is kings and queens. You don't know it. That's why you got lower test scores. I be listening to people, dog, and I've been listening to people for years. Like, I really take in what people say. Yeah, right. Reading is legal. I don't know if you people got the memo, but reading is legal. You know. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He say, hi Keisha, educated, but kids dumb as hell. I've been asking that question for a very, very long time. And that's probably because, we ain't really got time for the churn like that right there. We ain't signed up to be teaching children. We signed up to have children. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we can get some money out the uneducated churn. He say anti-Pan-African Willie. Look here. Lower scores. Black students consistently score lower on standardized reading and math tests compared to white students. They put that in a sentence. They separate the whole thing and put that in a sentence. I'm like, it almost hurt. Say widening gap. The achievement gap between black and white students tends to widen as students move through school, meaning the difference in scores become more pronounced in higher grades. So that means that the older y'all get, the worse the grades get, or the worse the scores get. Yeah, right. And then get mad, at white kids for being smarter. There used to be a time where they say that the math is universal, and the first time I heard this thing being said like this right here, that what it's called, damn it, because it was said in Boys in the Hood. The math is universal, but the reading is culturally biased, or something like that right there. That's what Furious Styles had done said. And we all looked at Furious Styles as, oh man, educated black man, he got his own business, yada 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 yada. But once you get older and you go to rewatching some stuff, and you listen to words now, you really paying attention. None of the tests was or is culturally biased. Watch this. How do foreigners come over and test better at standardized tests than black folks? said that the test was culturally biased. So the black folks and the white folks live in the same country. White folks test higher, black folks test lower. Black folks test lower than foreigners, and it's culturally biased. So that means that the foreigners should be testing way less than black folks because it's culturally biased. And if it's culturally biased, our culture is America. See, this is why I do a lot of watching old shows and old movies and things like that. Like, it's real. It has become a thing to me. For one, this new shit really ain't popping. I don't know what it is. It's feeding you people. But this new stuff is not that entertaining. It's entertaining. It's entertaining to the people who feels like it's entertaining to. But to me, like, it ain't nothing that's coming out of these shows and movies. Like, unless it's like a crime show and or a movie to where like you can learn something. But other than that, I don't know. Video games and sports is the reason. It's a doggone shame. It is really, really bad. They say that's why they tests are called standardized. Right? There you go. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. It says stepping, fetching, coons. Hey, Willie Williams logic. I don't know. I just you might be right about that right now. I just be sitting around. I be sitting around lamping, sitting around thinking. School segregations, unequal distribution of resources and qualities, teachers across schools with different racial demographics. All right. Got it. Mm-hmm. Implicit bias. Teachers' expectations and perceptions based on race can influence the students' achievement. You may have a point. Shout out to my AI. Shout out to my AI overview. I don't know if anybody else be using like your AI overviews. Well, it's not like you have a choice. Like if you Google something, the AI overview often comes on in and tell you what they want to tell you. But stuff is crazy. Like we looking real bad out here, but we sure enough be cute. We sure enough be trying to be cute out here in these doggone street. For real though. I don't. We make the best music. We make the best workers. We do. If the students can't read and write, and they're gonna grow up, and they're gonna produce children real early. And then they're going to have children who, 9 times out of 10, can't read and write like that. And we don't want to stop and say, you know what? Yeah. The schools, all of the schools, they may not have the same resources. Got it. Or we may want to say, well, you know, our schools don't have like the same books, and maybe they got tablets, and this school ain't got tablets and stuff like that. The one thing that every school in every country, in every state has, every student has this right here. Oh yeah. Let me say it like this, right? Every student has this one thing that is the same. This one thing that is the same. Watch this. Every student has an opportunity. Every student has decisions. Every student has a guardian. You know, like a adult, an overseer. Yeah. Every student has a chance. Some students is in like the worst situation, and they tend to be really, really smart students. There's kids who go hungry still end up being straight A students while being hungry. In abusive abusive households. Some of those students, straight A students. So when people like to give me excuses of why students are not doing good because because of the conditions that they in. Well, there's people in the same conditions is doing good. So that means that you can be in a bad position and still do good. See, we keep doing this thing called making the excuse. It still comes down to your children making the decision. That's all. That's all. But we'll blame everything else, but we will not blame ourselves. So we're going to jump into that little school thing. It's just the minute I got to, we got to go ahead on and get into the news. We got to go ahead on and get into the news because we got some more companies. I done told y'all, get your paper together. Stop being dependent on one stream of income. I keep telling y'all. Ever since this election been just a little bit before the election was over, and now after the election, some more of this right here is going on. It's Advanced
Fox 5 watching your
Auto Parts. It's closing 700 stores.
wallet tonight, and a big player in the auto parts game about to close more than 500 stores and, of course, cut jobs along with it.
So we're talking about Advanced Auto Parts. Fox 5's Kendall.
Advanced Auto Parts is where you go get the auto parts. It's in the name. Auto Parts.
Green takes a look under the hood to find out why and if this could spell bigger trouble for the auto parts industry.
Shout out to Donald for the $2 cash app. Say you choose to succeed or fail. I'm in agreement.
Advanced Auto Parts joins the growing list of retailers rolling back, announcing closures of more than 700 stores, including 523 corporate shops, 204 independent locations, and 4 distribution centers.
No, it don't surprise me.
Folks like Terrence, who hasn't been in one for more than 2 years, gets why.
I have an Audi, so I just go to Audi for everything I need.
The dealership.
Yeah, the dealership.
After revealing their last quarter's
He
performance,
said that shit like that's a plus. He has an Audi. He goes to the dealership for everything. Boy, do you know how much money you done lost? But go ahead.
the major chain's shares dropped 5%. Now the company's CEO shares the cuts are a part of creating value among shareholders. Now Advanced Auto Parts' move to close hundreds of their stores are signs of the times, and mechanics here at United Auto Repairs have seen those times changing and tell us it's no surprise.
I could see them having hard times, especially with the COVID and everything else, and people not using the cars as much, and they're not breaking down as much. And like I said, a lot of people bought new cars.
The father-son mechanic duo shares those new cars comes with lengthy warranties, cutting into business for both auto parts stores and mechanics, as customers at times bypass them both. Not to mention smart cars, also reducing the need for traditional auto parts.
If you don't have the volume of the cars breaking down as much, you really don't need that many places to sell you the parts. And there are probably a lot of places out there to sell them.
So with stores like Pep Boys right next door, should they be on notice? Business expert and attorney Parag Amin says now is the time to shift their focus.
If I'm one of these CEOs for one of these auto parts stores, I'm nervous. I realize that the internet is a very difficult thing to compete with in terms of price, in terms of convenience. So ultimately, what I'm looking at is how do I make my people better?
Kendall Green, Fox 5 News.
You gotta get heavy, which they have an online presence. All auto part stores have an online presence. But when they is competing with aftermarket, boy, listen. And I buy a lot of auto parts. Y'all got to work out your prices. Because for some reason these aftermarket prices is really, really low. And these branded names is really, really high. You may have a part that's $79. That aftermarket part is $19.99. A lot of us going aftermarket on certain parts. Now on certain parts, On certain parts, I'm going OEM. I'm trying to tell y'all that, listen, you can do what you want to do. Certain parts, I'm OEM. On certain parts, I will get online. On certain parts, I will get off Amazon and eBay. But if it's something that I just may have to take back to the store because it may fail, I'm going in the store and buying. But 700 stores, damn, it's a wrap. All them jobs. Why is y'all? I understand it's Monday, but pimping ain't it? No. What is y'all doing? I understand. Hold on. We ain't done. And all of this right here is before Christmas. All this is before Christmas. We have another big problem. Gonna put that on right up there for you. Oh, if y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We finally got the 220 followers. I appreciate that right there. And that's how we starting off the week. We need to hit 225 by the week's end. Can't do it without you good people. We also streaming live on x.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all for being over there. Listen, can y'all hit like the chat or something like that right there so I can know that the chat is working, because I changed the settings and I just want to see if it's working. Appreciate that right there. You say, Willie, your hands too pretty to be a mechanic. Nah. Listen. You got to wear gloves, and I use Dawn. To wash my hands with to get some grease off. Sometimes, like when I ain't got the gloves on and stuff like that right there. You know what I'm saying? You have to take the time out and get your manicures together. I can't be on this thing with dog nails and all that fly shit. That's really not, no. I can't do. I am damn near 50. I can't. You do that like in your 20s. But the older you get, the smarter we supposed to be getting, or we start to do things different or something like that right now. Yeah. But I be working on them. I sure enough be working on them. It saves you money. And like I've said before, if you can fix them, you can pretty much drive any car that you ever wanted. I promise you. Because they go for the low when they need to be fixed. Here we go, y'all. We got more layoffs. Let's go to General Motors. General Motors is who makes Chevy, GMCs, Denali's, Yukon, Cadillac, Hummers. You know what I'm saying? General Motors, Spark, Sonics, the Chevy, the Malibu, the Camaro, the Chargers. No, wait, damn it, those Dodgers. My bad. Anyway, here we go.
In the meantime, take a look at some live pictures of GM World Headquarters right now. Today, the company laid off roughly 1,000 workers. It's all part of an effort to reorganize the company amid a challenging environment. So let's get out to Priya Mann. She's live tonight at the Tech Center in Warren. Priya.
Hey, good evening, Kim. We're talking about a $2 billion restructuring plan, and for GM that involves layoffs. And today there were about 1,000 GM workers who were laid off, mostly white-collar workers here at the Warren Tech Center.
Oh, I have nephews and everything that are employed at the Tech Center right now.
Jim McLeod
been there 40 years. Hold on. No, dog, this is what I be trying to tell y'all. Worked at Warren Tech Center for 40 years. And if he ain't selling books or something on the side, I keep trying to tell y'all, you basically a failure. You basically done put your no. Let me fix that. You got yourself in a position to fail if you was just being dependent on one stream of income. You've been on the job for 40 years. That's all he know.
And everything that are employed at the Tech Center right now.
Jim McLeod worked at the Warren Tech Center for 40 years and weathered his share of economic uncertainty. You got a feel for those workers, huh?
Oh, of course I do. I mean, those are my people. And but we have faced layoffs in the past.
On Friday, GM
say he worked there 40 years and he don't own the company. Nope.
Laid off about 1,000 employees worldwide, with the majority white-collar workers at the Warren Tech Center.
It's the second of a major set of layoffs that it has announced in the last few months, totaling about 2,100 employees.
Professor Emeritus Merrick Masters taught business at Wayne State University.
I think it's interesting that they noted in this that part of it was due to performance appraisals, and they recently changed their performance appraisal system to be harder on employees so that they're able to downsize.
In a state
to be harder on employees, you say, I work for me, so I don't have to worry about getting fired or laid off. I just got to stay healthy. And boy, that is really like the number one thing. But remember, you all could be doing good on your jobs, y'all making that bag and all that shit, and guess what? Mess around and fall ill. None of it matter.
GM offered few details, but said, we need to optimize for speed and excellence. This includes operating with efficiency, ensuring we have the right team structure, and focusing on our top priorities.
But I think with the world opening up, it is going to be a challenge for General Motors and for the union and everybody to come together.
Say that automation.
And this isn't the first round of layoffs to affect workers here in Warren. Back in August, GM laid off 1,000 workers. About 600 were impacted here at the Warren Tech Center. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we're talking to experts about the auto industry as a whole and the future for auto workers. That's coming up at 6 o'clock. Reporting live in Warren tonight, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Okay.
Boy, y'all better get y'all some old school cars. I'm trying to tell y'all something, boy. Listen. Whoo! I saw a 2023, I think it was one of them Ford trucks. That thing said 99,000. Bitch, I said, damn, it's a truck. $99,000. And y'all out here buying them. Y'all is really out here supporting this economy. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead on and do you, but hey, boy. And y'all don't be going nowhere but to work at home. Listen, shout out to all you good people. A lot of y'all got these 70, 80, 90, hell, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100,000 cars. And guess where y'all go? Working home. Now, in my mind, that would just tell me, because that's the only places that you can afford to go. It's work and home. You can't go too many places with the little $1,000 a month car notes out here, man. What is happening? They say, Willie, ain't this what happened in Detroit when them being the motor city? Yeah. And that's what made Detroit fail. When the car companies crashed in 2008, Detroit went under. Houses going for $27. It's crazy out here in these streets, man. Whoo! When we put all our eggs in one basket, and a lot of us grew up hearing that phrase, and we still put all our eggs in one basket. What is wrong with you good people? What is really, really wrong with you good people? We was told what not to do, and we just don't listen. Because why? We able to buy Jordans and wigs and shit. You know what I'm saying? You able to live in this community and not that community. I'm eating. Alright. Okay, I'm eating. Shout out to the mayor of Detroit for the $5 super chat. He say, Willie, that's why I retired from Ford with 30 years last year. Got my pension, became a big truck driver. Say, I saw the writing on the wall. Say, time to go. That's what I'm talking about. And I will keep repeating this right here. I do understand that everybody cannot work for themselves, but everybody can have a hustle. Everybody can sell some shit on the side. And if you make selling some shit on the side a habit, that's a second stream of income. It's not hard work, y'all. It is really not hard work. It's take a picture and post it. If you really got like a lot of stuff, you can make a whole website if like you got the time for it. But you could create a store on eBay, and I guess you can create a store on Amazon too. I guess you can also post a Facebook Marketplace and all these. Man, it's no excuse for you to be able to get you like a little extra $100-$200 a week or something like that right there. And that's on the low end. You know what I'm saying? If you was able to like accumulate like $1,000 a month from it, just from selling shit that you may already have and stuff that you have found for the low and just resell it on the internet. Come on, dog. I know. Your job's sweet, ain't it? Everything just went. Yeah, it's cute. Yeah. You working that degree. I get it. Hell, a lot of y'all need to be selling stuff on the side so you can pay off that student debt. Them student loans and stuff like that right now. You still trying to pay them with that good job. Instead of finding things around your crib or in the community or in storage places to go ahead on and post online to sell and put all that towards your debt. But you can tell people stuff, people ain't gonna listen to you. So the only thing that I just keep doing, just keep repeating myself. I'm gonna be the one to keep telling y'all. I'm gonna be the one to keep repeating my doggone self because that's a part of my job. But because it's not a part of y'all's job, stop talking to people because people ain't listening. People like they really not listening. We watching the world go to hell in the handbasket. Ain't that what he be saying? Go to hell in a handbasket. He said my sister graduated in 2004 and I'm still paying him welcome back. I'm trying to tell you something. You need a little extra. Do y'all know that y'all can sell used shirts and used clothing? Especially if y'all got some, what is the things called? Designer. If y'all got some designer stuff, and I do understand a lot of y'all got designer stuff again because y'all was balling. But you had to gain weight. You had to gain weight and stuff like that, and you still trying to hold on to your shit. You still trying to hold on to stuff that's been in your closet 9-10 years, but it's designer, and you thinking like one day I'm gonna get back into that right there. Man, go and sell that shit. Go and sell that there, man, and put that there towards some debt or something like that. He say, Willie, you talking down on her. I am so sorry. You say I left my loans in God's hands. I'm trying to tell you something. Put that there in the Lord's hands and don't even be worried about it. He said, Willie, this is what happens when you try to live like the Joneses, and they broke too. For real. He said, Willie, I wear all my jewelry on Thursdays and put on my most expensive outfits on just to walk around the house. My client thought I was going to a funeral because I cut his hair wearing a suit. Got to be more careful. You got somewhere to be after you finish the haircut, huh? That's what's up, man. Listen. Let's go ahead on and talk about your churn. We got to go ahead on and talk about your churn. He said, how much would you sell a polo shirt for? It depends on how it looks, the wear and tear, and all that stuff, and if you can get like a good picture of that thing like that right there. Here, you have to do comparisons. You can find that same shirt on different sites and see what it's selling for. Let's say that polo is selling for like $80. You probably done had that bit about 4-5 years and it's in pretty good condition. You sell that bit for $40. Listen, if it's just been laying around in y'all house, y'all sell shit for like the low. Hell, I sell that bit for $20. Like, but if it's like for $80, you can drop that bit. Shit, I got that bit for $62. $62 with free shipping. Trying to tell you, man. Yeah, you sell it for however much somebody will pay for it. But I truly believe in this thing called a quick flip. I love me a quick flip. I drop the price down like shit. They selling for $100. Give me $57. Man, let me go. I'm trying to get rid of some shit. I ain't got time to be man. Let me put it up for $90 because it's for $100. Yeah. I could get it, but I may try for a week like that. Now I'm just gonna drop that bit out, man. Come on around here and get this thing and get gone. But anyway, y'all, we have a crisis. We have a school crisis. especially out here in Texas. We have a Texas school crisis. The teachers is leaving. The teachers are saying, you know what? I went to school for this shit. It's already not paying. We losing teacher status. Remember when teachers was able to be teachers? They had really good curriculums back then. Remember when they did not have to teach for testing? Y'all understand now, like these tests is so serious that they actually have to teach for the students to pass tests a lot of times. You know. And it's bothering a whole bunch of teachers. And then the children is running the yard. That's another problem. The children get their way and you really can't say certain things to students. You can't discipline the students or nothing like that. If you say certain the kids is in class recording. I don't like that. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. Say sent you one player. Oh, I appreciate that right there. I'm going to go ahead and look at it. Go ahead and put this up on the screen. One of the biggest things that I don't like is you can be recording a teacher. Because now teachers just can't keep it truly 100 in the classroom, because they do know by being recorded and the teacher trying to keep it 100 is going to go viral. And now you're going to lose your job and be threatened and all that dumb shit right there. So you really can't do your job.
Education crisis in our community and across Texas. More teachers are quitting their jobs than ever before, and fewer people are entering the profession to replace them.
Judy Maggio is back with us now with tonight's KVU News in-depth series, Our Schools in Crisis. So Judy, what's driving teachers away?
Right, it's really a combination of things. The teachers tell me they really feel a lack of respect and support for public schools. Teaching is such important work, but it's also a high-stress, low-paying job that's grown more challenging since the pandemic. That's why already struggling school districts across the state are looking for new ways to try to recruit and keep teachers in the classroom.
There was a time when teachers had a lifetime career in the classroom, but many are leaving the profession early, and it's a struggle to replace them. Tonight, where will we find tomorrow's teachers? We begin at Austin's Houston-Tillotson University. It's not your typical college classroom. Their buttoned-up dress code is as distinctive as their collective ambition.
The African American Male Teacher Initiative is a scholarship here at Houston-Tillotson for aspiring black males who intend on teaching.
They have a program for aspiring black males who intend on becoming teachers. There's a whole program for this right here. How many of y'all think that that's a good idea? Yeah, maybe.
On the day we visited, the students were creating videos as teaching tools.
3, 2.
Austin's oldest university is hosting this new way to recruit students to teach. Funded by...
How many of y'all think that it is... Hold on. How many of y'all think that it should be a requirement and or a standard for the students to dress like this? How many of you all think that the students should be dressing shirt and ties? I do. Wonderful. Yeah. I think because when you put a standard on some shit, when you have high expectations, I think students do better. Even if they is in poverty and all that fly shit right there. Damn it, if there is a standard of you have to come to school dressed like this. You say uniforms are a good idea too. Yes. I really do like the shirt and tie thing. I've always liked it, the shirt and tie thing, when it comes down to, because it's kind of like, if you look, if you look the part, you can act the part. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for the $2 cash app. It's a program to become broke and unappreciated. That's a good point.
3, 2.
Austin's oldest university is hosting this new way to recruit students to teach. Funded by Apple, the program provides a generous scholarship to attract more black men into a profession where they're rarely seen.
See, and what else I like is the one thing that all these black men got in common, these black young men got in common, they all got their own hair. No matter what hairstyle that they is rocking, they rocking their own.
By Apple, the program provides a generous scholarship to attract more black men into a profession where they're rarely seen. Less than 2% of U.S. educators look like the students in this classroom. According to the research, when black children are taught by black teachers, they're much more likely to graduate high school and consider college.
I didn't know that. Which is I don't know how they came up with that right there. I don't know how they came up with that stat when the majority of us is not taught by black teachers and we still going to college at a pretty normal rate, I guess. Right? No, maybe. The majority of us who has been to college was primarily taught by non-black teachers. You may have had one, you know what I'm saying? Maybe two. But the majority of our teachers was not black. And we went to college a lot. I don't understand that.
Research, when black children are taught by black teachers, they're much more likely to graduate high school and consider college.
Much more likely to graduate high school and go to college. Well, hell, I guess they right. It just don't seem right because we have a lot of black teachers, but we don't have a lot of black teachers. You know what I'm saying? We is really, really short on black teachers. He said some of the black teachers I had bad attitudes.
Do we have time just to add the cuts and everything really quick?
Growing up with a single mom, Jalen Spence knows firsthand the importance of role models like him.
Because say, Willie, they be making up analytics.
I did have a mentor my senior year, and he definitely opened my eyes up to the point where this is the type of lifestyle that I wanted to live. This is what I want to become, so I would definitely want to follow into his footsteps as an educator.
I appreciate them wanting to be educators, but inflation high as hell right now. I don't know. That shit ain't paying the bill. The teachers is leaving. I just want y'all to understand. So I don't. You got to make that money, dog, because you got to be able to support yourself.
One goal of this teaching initiative is returning brand new teachers to the communities where they grew up.
Basically, what the scholarship is bringing towards is bringing leadership.
Spence is substitute teaching at Del Valley High School, where he graduated.
As a black man coming from the east side, coming from Austin, Texas, the poor side, it's just, I understand where you're coming from. I understand it, so I'm here to guide you to success.
And so they are planting the seed, allowing the student to grow and flourish, but come back to their original community and be an educator.
So the program is to educate the boys who want to become teachers, so they can become teachers and come back to the neighborhood that they grew up in. A lot of times it's a poverty-stricken neighborhood that y'all want these young men to come and teach in. And poverty-stricken neighborhoods means that you have teachers who are not getting paid. Y'all do know that, right? It's cute to give back. I get it. We got to give back to the community. Got to give back to them. But what about you and your goddamn family? What about you and yours? Self-preservation should be at the forefront. He said, I never want to follow in no one's footsteps. Facts. Oh, I feel you like that right there. I don't think I ever want to be like somebody. I don't. But a lot of people did. A lot of people do. I get it. But that just wasn't my run either. I don't. So.
Cultivating new teachers from the community is also a strategy in Hayes Consolidated Schools. Demand for teachers is high in this district south of Austin that sees at least 1,000 new students every year.
How you get to see 1,000 new students every single year? You say 55,000 starting salary for 75,000 worth of debt. This is damn shame.
Eric Wright is the superintendent.
And with all the things that have been added to teachers' plates over the years, we're not getting as many people that sign up to go into the profession. And so we're really having to look at grow your own models, where we take our kids in our education track and bring them on as paraprofessionals, help support their education until they become certified, and then have that pipeline.
Wright said,
I can really tell them how they can attract more teachers. I can, like, it's easy to me. It's really easy to me. And we got to cut out. I don't think that you need to go to listen, I didn't go to college for to be a teacher. I went to college for a whole bunch of other stuff. But if you all is teachers, can y'all tell me, did y'all really need to go, like, do you really need to go to school for 4 years to be a teacher?
as they try to attract and keep veteran teachers with competitive salaries. And like several other Central Texas school districts, Hayes CISD has even ventured into providing low-cost housing and daycare for some staff.
You say, I thought Trump is cutting education. No. That was Project 2025 that's trying to get rid of, well, was it him? I think Trump was trying to get rid of the Board of Education or something like that right there. Hell, the Board of Education failing. It's a failing system. It's a failing situation. I don't, we need to do something different. Especially for darker hue kids. But, I don't know. Hold on. Say that again.
Teachers with competitive salaries. And like several other Central Texas school districts, Hayes CISD has even ventured into providing low-cost housing and daycare for some staff.
They is looking into providing low-cost housing, because that is a way to get somebody interested in that career. Hell, because I'm already not making no money, but at least I won't be paying full price like everybody else. But that would have to suck, man. Damn it, I am capped at these little $35,000 or something, $45,000. Shit, I ain't doing nothing. But listen. One of the things that's also not taught is finances. A lot of people may say, well, hell, $60,000 ain't no money. $70,000, it ain't no money. Because we're not taught finances, and a lot of us, we still trying to keep up with the Joneses.
The teacher shortage has become so severe that half of the newly hired teachers in Texas now lack classroom experience and certification from the state.
Half of the teachers lack certification. That means that they have not completed a 4-year degree because they're not certified.
And students are known to fall behind when taught by new uncertified teachers.
Ooh, so uncertified teachers is assisting students in falling behind? Go ahead.
That's why college degree programs in education, like the one at Houston Tillotson, are desperately needed. Thankfully, Jalen and his classmates are looking forward to graduating and getting started on their careers as teachers.
What's the best part of teaching?
Changing lives. Having somebody come up to you after class saying that, thank you so much for teaching me this. This is like what I needed. The best part is when you can see their eyes looking directly at you and they're actually learning what you're teaching to them.
Yes. Students who pay attention. He said Trump also spoke on entrance and exit exams. Exit exams for high school, entrance exams for college. We used to have that. Yeah. Now listen. Those things, they need to be gone. Here's one thing that I really never understood because of, if you take a course, you take your hours, you complete the course, but you're not certified. You have to take a certification test. So that's like the exit exam. I think they need to get rid of that shit. I done spent all these hours. I have completed the tests throughout the program. I have completed the hours required for the program. So I completed the program. I passed the program. Because you take a final exam in the program. Whatever program that you're in. So now I got to take a state test. I think that's BS. I think that's BS, and that's a waste of time, and that's why it is so many people who have actually completed their courses. And they are not certified in the field that they went to school for. Because they just can't pass. Hell, it's just like a lot of our nurses. A lot of our nurses, they pass nursing school. They're having a difficult time passing the NCLEX. Difficult time passing that NCLEX. That NCLEX is not easy. Ask me how I know. Just saying something. A lot of them taking it 2 and 3 times, shit like that right there, and it's a waste of time and it's a waste of money in my mind. So I do think entrance exams need to be taken away. Exit exams, they need to be taken away. Damn it, just put me in the goddamn course. Put me in it. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play out here in the doggone street. Shout out to T. Lee. Excuse me. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He said, any pay is good pay when you live within your means. Exactly. That's the point. That's when I was talking about a lot of these people, they have not been taught finances. We had to pass the Constitution test to graduate to 8th grade. That's what's up. I don't even remember taking the test. I don't remember none of that.
It's the best thing about it. I love it. I love it.
Jalen's going to be a great teacher. Now, despite calls for more money for schools and teacher pay raises, the funding bill for schools died in the last session of the Texas legislature when it became bogged down in the fight over private school vouchers. That is an issue that will certainly be front and center once again when lawmakers meet in January. This time around, vouchers likely have the votes to become law. So Brian and Quita, next Monday and Tuesday night at 6, that's what we're going to take a look at, the contentious issue of private school vouchers.
It's going to the private school vouchers. Now, I ain't got the video with the private school vouchers, but I did have a
growing safety threats, the looming battle over school vouchers, and a teacher shortage. These are uncertain times in Texas public schools.
This month, we're welcoming a familiar face to many of our longtime viewers. Judy Maggio is making a return to KVUE for an in-depth series of reports, Our Schools in Crisis. Judy, welcome back.
Yes. It's just like lawyers and taking the bar exam. You pass your lawyer class and all that shit, you done pass every course on your syllabus. You got all your college credits and hours and all that shit. You finished the course. You passed it. But you can't be a lawyer if you don't pass the bar. I passed the course. Now I got to pass the bar. We doing too much, dog. Do y'all know that these tests is all about, you have to go over all this shit that you done learned in the past 2 to 4 years. That's a ridiculous stress. Do y'all understand that that's why so many people is on Xanax? Y'all understand that that's why so many people is on dope? That's why so many people have attention problems and anxiety really bad. Really bad. Because everything is based on that test. If I don't pass this test, I can't move forward. That's a horrible feeling.
Thank you. It's great to be back home at KVUE. You know, I started my career here many years ago as an education reporter, and I truly believe nothing is more vital than our children's education. You know, teachers play such a pivotal role in students' lives. This profession is often considered a labor of love, but love apparently is not enough to keep some teachers on the job these days. Texas teachers are quitting their jobs in record numbers. What is driving so many of them out of the classroom, and why do they feel like they're under attack? That's our focus tonight on our schools in crisis, and we begin at a high school in Hays County.
Your writing for personal journal today is on the board.
Carla Pettis is helping high school students hone their reading and writing. She spent close to a quarter century in the classroom and considers this career a calling. It was her mom who first nudged her toward teaching.
She said I would teach priests to pray if I could. So I always wanted to, teach someone something. So.
From the start, the students have driven her passion for this profession.
I began my career here at Hays CISD as a pre-K bilingual teacher, and it was the best time that I've ever had in my life. I was so excited.
Right. Doctors and med schools, insurance adjusters exam. You say school districts will hire you to teach even if you haven't completed all of your license requirements. When you need, they hire you and give you district approved certificate. So when they need you, they is able to skip over these certifications so we can go ahead on and give you a job then. But if they ain't really in need, then you got to have these certificates. It's a damn shame with the game that they play with people's lives. You say like cosmetology school, you say pass the course, so you have to take the final test, which is hard as hell, but when you fail, you have to pay $200 each time to retake it, which is crazy as hell because the damn computers, the damn test is on the computers. They're not even wasting paper. They ain't even wasting paper no more. And even if they was wasting paper, shit shouldn't cost no $200 to take no damn test. It's stupid. It is a money grab. It is literally a money grab, and it is destroying people's lives. You say, Willie, what about the exit exam for truck drivers? Should they be let loose without testing their skills? No. Listen. Truckers need to be tested. Truckers need to be tested, but a lot of truckers, they go to the schools to be tested. If they pass all them tests, in my mind, if you take a course, a program, and you pass it, I honestly think that we need to get rid of the exit exams, because in the courses and the programs, you take a final exam in the courses and the programs. So why is we now taking another one to get certified? You should be certified after you take your final exam in the course is all that I'm saying. That extra test shit, it's a waste of it's a headache.
I need you to go ahead and put it in your composition book.
But Pettis admits her excitement has waned in recent years. She says schools aren't totally back to normal after the pandemic. Academic and social skills have suffered since then, and anxiety among kids and teens is through the roof. Pettis puts in 11 to 12-hour days and feels overwhelmed.
She put in 11 to 12-hour days. She do not get paid for them 11 to 12 hours. Like she put. I bet she don't get the overtime pay. Hell, I bet she on salary.
By the demands on her time, but by the growing safety threats on school campuses.
There is so much on your plate. It's super hard to get things done. I remember having a lot of fun in the classroom when I first started. It has become a lot more work, and it's gotten harder and harder as the years go by.
A lot more work because they keep changing and changing stuff. You say that my nursing test was free. Your nursing test was free. You didn't have to pay for your NCLEX? What state you in where you didn't have to pay for your NCLEX? That's deep. No tax on overtime. Shout out to Trump. Shout out to Profit Made for the $1 cash app. You say setting them up for prison. Hashtag humping students. Got a good one. This is in California that you ain't have to pay for the NCLEX? Oh, it was through a program. Oh, all right. Okay.
While Bettis plans to stay put, plenty of her colleagues have called it quits. In fact, a recent survey of experienced teachers from across Texas showed 65% were seriously considering leaving education.
We're seeing more people saying that they just can't do it anymore. And these are people that have been in education for decades.
The survey was conducted by the Texas State Teachers Association. Ovidia Molina leads the organization.
What's driving them away?
It's not the kids that's driving them away. It's the way they're being treated. It's the way.
Well, you know, you may have a good point with that right there. You say so much malpractice. We need methods that filter low performances. You got a good point with it now that you say it like that. That's a good point. I just think that it like it really be a money grab, because like the NCLEX in Texas, it's 250 plus. Why is they charging this much for these damn tests? I understand, like you say, it's malpractice and we need methods to filter low performance. Okay, I'm in agreement. Why they got to cost so much though? For the test itself, there's no reason that a test is $250. There's no reason for that, you know. But it's the hustle in my mind. Shout out to Miss Buckgood for the $2 super chat. You say adding to the pot. Damn it, $2 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Thank you. Well, listen, and so what we actually should do is pay attention to malpractice and start holding people accountable. The only reason that there's so much malpractice is because we don't hold people accountable when we catch them with malpractice or doing malpractice. That's why we have so much of it. I don't think that malpractice will ever stop, but at least we can get it real low, you know?
The way that they're not being made to feel like professionals. It's the way that their professionalism continues to be attacked.
According to Molina,
because they have been giving the students, they have been letting the students run the yard, and this has been a problem with these little woke ass schools and teachers and staff, and they just fit. Listen, when you is the educator, and you allow people to tell you that they not no girl, that they is a boy, that they is not no boy, that they is a girl, but you is the educator. That's why y'all failing. That's why so many, just in my mind, that's why a lot of them is like, you know what, I'm out of here, because it's destroying their lives when you can't even teach the facts. It's a doggone shame.
Texas teachers don't have the freedom they once had in the classroom.
You said the NCLEX was $50 in Gurney, Illinois, every time that you took it. I know that it's over $200 in Florida. How much is the NCLEX in Florida? Yep, the NCLEX costs $200 to register. The NCLEX exam, the registration fee to take the NCLEX for the RN and the PN is $200. The application process is initial and initial license. The application process initially license fee is $175. Yeah. Yep. So it's ridiculous in my mind. Okay, Texas teachers don't have the freedom they once had. You right about that right there. Go ahead.
Don't have the freedom they once had in the classroom. Now she says the state dictates what to teach, and then turns around and questions what's being taught.
Exactly.
And there's the problem of low pay.
We have many educators that have to work 2 and 3 jobs to stay in education.
Y'all understand? Listen, I went to college for all these years to teach. At least for 4 years to teach. Now I gotta work 2 extra jobs to stay afloat. Y'all lost y'all goddamn mind out here. You say, Willie, you forgot that you did the story of the Houston teacher that was cheating on their exams. Oh yeah. The recertification. exams. In my mind, I don't think that there should have been a recertification exam every 2 years, which that's a fee. I don't. Do y'all even understand that we don't have to take a recertification exam for driving? We don't have to do a recertification exam. It's crazy. We never even had to take an exam to be a parent. Shit crazy.
To be able to pay their bills, to be able to have a family, to try to buy a home, to put supplies into their classrooms.
On average, Texas teachers make about $62,500 a year.
$62,000. Do y'all think that that's enough? Or do y'all think that that's a pretty good salary? Maybe. 62,500 divided by 12. That's 5 stacks a month. That's 5 stacks a month. How many of y'all think that should be all right, right? You said that that's not enough. You say in a household of 2. All right. Okay. Average homes 350. Okay. You say not enough, but higher than average. Okay. Okay. You say raise your children the way you see fit. That's a fact. That's a fact. Do you? I'm glad that you said that right there. For 9 months of the year. See, teachers don't work 12 months, y'all. A lot of people don't know that. Teaching is a 10-month job. You say 2,500 is housing? I just want y'all to really think about it now. So, hold on. And what is the average rent in Texas? Oh, hell no. The average rent in Texas is around $1,500 a month, and the minimum rent, the medium rent is $1,800. Now I'm gonna ask y'all again. So 62.5, that's not enough to be a teacher? Or no. Not just to be a teacher, but $62,500 is not enough money a year to make it, to survive. Remember, that's $5,000 a month. You say that before taxes? Oh, okay. Okay. Because now listen, if the 62.5 is after taxes, I think that's excellent. You say not in Austin, houses nothing less than $2,000 a month. That's what's up. Dang. Now listen, this is where we go to talking about living above your means, y'all. Typically, if you make $5,000 a month, you should be just fine. You say $800 car payments. There you go. That's a big problem. You say these mortgages $3,000 now with 7%. Oh Jesus. You say if it's a 2-income household, you can be winning in Texas 62.5 and let's say 34.3. You say y'all up. You see what I'm saying? Listen. I would tell anybody, if you make $5,000 a month, you should be straight. Even if your rent is $2,000. If your rent is $2,000, you make $5,000. Either you don't know how to do math, or you just overspending. And this is why I also tell people, you can really listen. For some reason, we have been trained. We have been trained to try to do it all on our own, to try to be single and all this fly shit right here. We need to be coupling up. Y'all really want to put that change up? If both y'all work, y'all take one income and pay every bill. The other income need to be saved. The other income need to be working on y'all debt and everything to get y'all out of debt. So you need to be saving and getting out of debt with one income. The other income pays for everything else. Once your debt gone out, everything need to go to saving. You come up so goddamn fast, it's ridiculous. You say I make $4,500 a month and don't work. I hustle anything, $2,500. I'm straight. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know too many people. Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people who make $5,000 a month is having a real hard time, and that's because of decisions. It still comes down to decisions, y'all. It literally still comes down to decisions. Your decision making is why $5,000 a month is not enough for you. Now, I am excluding California and New York. I'm excluding them, but even if I don't exclude them, still at $5,000 a month, you should be straight. And that's with kids and all that fly shit right there, if you're making the right decisions. But now, if you paying $4,000 damn month for rent, then we is gonna have to exclude you. You know. Just saying, y'all. I think a lot of times, y'all, we don't really. We will see the number and be like, hell no, that ain't enough, because we have gotten into this internet thought process of like $60,000. That ain't no money. $70,000. That ain't no money. When the majority of folk don't even make $40,000. I don't understand. People. Do y'all understand that people is living really fine on $30,000 a month? I know. You like, what the hell is $30,000? There's people who's actually living it fine at 30. There's people in whole relationships and between the two making 40. All their bills paid though. They hanging out. Cheering straight. They having parties and you know what I'm saying? I am just saying, I think that this internet stuff, man, is really having our minds twisted, because the math will always math.
Around $9,000.
You say excluding Florida, Illinois, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. Hell, I'm in Florida.
Less than the national average. Texas law.
Oh, so they make $9,000 less.
$2,500 a year, around $9,000 less than the national average.
So the national average is by 71.
Texas lawmakers ended their last session without passing a new school finance bill or giving districts money for teacher pay raises.
In a state where we love to be number one for everything, we are nowhere near number one when it comes to teacher pay.
They must get food stamps. You might be right on some of them. Hey, a lot of them. But when people be like, with this number, from the time people start saying $60,000, it wasn't no money, and I'm like, I know people making $40,000 and they got up-to-date cars and shit like that right there. Like, I don't. They living in homes and stuff like that. Shit, they got their kids in sports and all this. You know what I'm saying? 60 ain't enough now.
It's a slap in the face.
I get that shit. Prices have increased, but when we talk about it as if you just can't make it, when you tell me that you can't make it at 60, when there's people making it at 30. All right.
Okay. Carla Pettis says even though teaching is more challenging than ever, she says she still finds purpose making a positive impact on students.
It's really a tough job. It's gotten so much harder since I first started, and I commend so many veteran teachers for staying in it as long as they have. And I remember back when I had so much energy and passion for it, and it keeps me going. It keeps me going.
Keeps you going. That little passion and stuff like that. It's hard to pay your bills with passion. You said the average black man earns 32 to 42K a year. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm saying. And for some reason, they're able to pay all their goddamn bills. They paying all their bills. Yeah. They can't invest as much as they would want to. Yeah. They can't take all the trips that they would want to. But this is regular shit, and people is living off of this, off of those wages. Like,
yeah.
I don't understand.
It really is a tough time to be a teacher, and I know parents are grateful
really
for.
We don't care nothing about that right there. The Texas governor then came up with something that's really, really smart, and this goes back to when I was saying that the price gouging, with these doggone schools, and it's horrible. Governor Greg Adams freezes college tuitions in Texas from now to 2027. Freezes the tuition costs.
Well, Governor Greg Abbott says that the price families are paying for tuition right now is locked in for the next 2 years.
And this is big news. Bo Evans joins us live from UT Arlington with the latest. I mean, Bo, this is something that really kind of perked the interest of a lot of college students and folks that are planning on going to college.
Yeah, that's right, Madison Carmen, and it's good news for kids that are going to college, like here at UT Arlington, because Governor Greg Abbott sent a letter to every college and university, public college and university in the state, and said they need to maintain current tuition levels through 2027. In the letter, Abbott emphasized the need for universities to do what they can to ease the financial burden on their students. This, in light of economic pressures impacting household budgets. Last year, Abbott signed a law that froze undergraduate tuition and fees through the end of this academic year. In the letter to universities, he stated, "As this tuition freeze expires, let me be clear. I will not support any tuition increase at any public higher education institution in the upcoming biennium." Now, Abbott says, as a result, the board of every major public university system has agreed to freeze tuition at their current levels for the next 2 years. And we took a look at some data from the Higher Education Coordinating Board, and it shows that the cost for in-state students attending a public university is $28,700. That includes tuition, fees, housing, and books. So pretty expensive.
Did you say 27?
That includes tuition, fee. University is $28,700.
28,700 a year. Just a year. Got to be more careful. We playing too much out here with this BS education. They say 49% of black U.S. households earns less than $50,000 a year. Say that part again. 49% of black households earns less than 50. I told y'all, I know people who was doing like $35,000 and $40,000 and shit. They got either they apartments, they townhouses, and or they renting homes and stuff like that. Hell, a lot of them have bought homes. Of course, they didn't buy them now, but but they making it happen. And all of these households is not single households. It's just households general. Well, black households in general. 49% is not making $50,000. Come on, dog. And for people say, man, 60,000, that ain't no money. 70,000, that ain't no money. Hi. We gotta ask these questions. But anyway, moving right along, y'all. Let's see what else I can throw on out here. On your real quick. Oh, all right, bam. I'm just saying, y'all. Listen, and I do get what people is saying. It may not be enough for you. I understand, because you've been working all your life and now you make 100,000 and shit. I get it. But you can't tell me 60 ain't no money. You can't tell me that. When I see less than that, people is, living. I'm sorry. He said, Kendra G. client says not enough. Yep. A whole bunch of women on the internet says that it's not enough, which is strange to me because they baby daddies don't make 50. They don't make over 50. A lot of them who is getting smashed and getting peed in out here, they not smashing dudes who make over 50. So I hear them doing what they do best a lot of time, and that is lie or cap. They be lying. He got to make this right here for me, but you smashing the dude that's trapping. But y'all don't want to hear that dumb shit. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? $80,000. That ain't nothing. These chicks have been asked, well, how much can a man make? Well, he at least got to make 6 figures. Okay, so what if he make 90? Oh, hell no. We can't do nothing with that. We can't do nothing with that. So you can't do nothing with 90. You can only do from 100 and up. But when you ask these chicks, how much your baby daddy made? Or how much do your baby daddy make? They're not seeing those 6 figures. This is stupid. But, again, we allow people to talk, which is kind of like a good thing sometimes, because we can really hear the delusion in people's mind. Anyway, we in the great United States of America, we had a thing called freedom of speech and freedom of protest, right? I think, hold on. The First Amendment. The First Amendment is the freedom that's religion, speech, press, assembly, and petition. So assembly mean that you can, what is that thing called, march or stuff like that right there, right? You can protest, right? Assembly, the people have a right to peaceful assemble, right? First Amendment. How many of y'all agree with that right there? How many of y'all agree with the First Amendment out here in these streets? Say, shit, my 90K and your Section 80 food stamp, we balling. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, the majority of the broads who be on the internet speaking that way, y'all be broke. Y'all be broke, though. They be broke. And a few of them, they had just came into like a few dollars or something in like the past year. So now they want to speak like they've been living that type of life forever. They full of shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you all agree with the First Amendment. All right. We have a situation. Out here in the doggone street. People is investigating a mass group who walked through Ohio's neighborhood with masks on.
After a group wearing masks and carrying Nazi flags marched through Columbus. In response, Mike DeWine said, "We will not tolerate hate in Ohio." This comes amid a dramatic increase in similar incidents nationwide. Here's ABC's Rena Roy.
Tonight, an Ohio community on edge after this group, masked and dressed in black, marched through the streets of Columbus Saturday, carrying firearms and flags with swastikas.
There's legitimate Nazis. Can you lock the door?
Black community leaders organizing a countermarch for unity this afternoon, walking the same path just north of downtown. Ohio's Republican Governor Mike DeWine condemning the masked group, saying in a statement, there is no place in this state for hate, bigotry, anti-Semitism, or violence.
You see how we be talking?
And we must denounce it wherever we see it.
Okay, so denouncing it does what? Because he denounced it. He is denouncing it, and they still got their little group, and they still got their mindsets. So why is we even saying dumb stuff like this right here. There's no place in the state for hate, bigotry, anti-Semitism, or violence. What do you mean there's no place? If it's in people's mind, there's nothing you or anybody else is going to do about it. So to my point, when we just be making statements like this to a whole bunch of people feel good when our politicians come out and make a statement like this. Oh yeah, he ain't for hate and bigotry and anti-Semitism and violence. That shit don't change the people who have the hate, and the people who's gonna be bigots, and the people who's gonna be anti-Semitic, and the people who is going to do violence. But y'all be happy when they come out and say it. Again, we just be talking.
The Anti-Defamation League reporting a dramatic increase in anti-Semitic incidents nationwide over the last several years, particularly since Hamas's attack on Israel last October. Just last week, protesters waving Nazi flags in Howell, Michigan, not far from Detroit, outside the American Legion, which was hosting a play about the Holocaust.
People were shocked. They were appalled.
An Army veteran saying he confronted them as they shouted anti-Semitic and racial slurs.
We had 75 people downstairs that watched that play. And out of that 75, there was 50 or 60 of them that were afraid to leave this building. We had to escort them to their cars. Nobody in America should feel like that.
Columbus police tell us officers detained members of that group on Saturday to investigate a potential assault, but ultimately determined that no crime was committed. Lindsay?
Ultimately determined there was no crime committed. Like I had to ask y'all people in the beginning, do y'all agree with the First Amendment? Law enforcement agreed. No crime committed because these people, they have the First Amendment. I'm glad that you said it. You say that's about the J people. Yeah. This is why this is really a problem. See, this is not about. Hold on. This is not about what the governor said, but he had to put it all in it together. This is not about bigotry. This wasn't about violence. I guess hate and anti-Semitism go together, I guess. But he had to structure it like this to let you know that he's not just talking about our J brothers and sisters. Y'all understand this right here, right? Let me stroll it back here too. Watch this. So they marched.
Tonight, an Ohio community on edge after this group, masked and dressed in black, marched through the streets of Columbus Saturday, carrying firearms and flags with swastikas.
There's legitimate Nazis. Can you lock the door?
Black community leaders organizing a counter.
Black community. Those people who was marching had Nazi flags. So they was, and swastikas. So they was projecting their energy to our J brothers and sisters. Guess who done jumped out there? Black folk. Why? Guess who didn't jump out there? Guess who didn't jump out there? Our J brothers and sisters. So black folks done jump. They let hot ass on up out there. Because I'm guessing white folk have a problem with Jewish folk. Now some may say, black folks, this ain't your damn fight. Why is y'all marching? Can anybody tell me why is black folks marching? I'm not saying that you can't march. I just want to know the reason that black folks is marching and our Jewish brothers and sisters ain't marching. Oh, you say black folks is the real J folks. Oh, so that what they be saying? Say black people are the original Jew. Oh, so that's what they be saying. You say no disrespect, but black people, we are in everyone's business but our damn own. Facts. You say because we like boots. We like boots. That's why we out here marching. I'm just saying. It is also like this right here. When do anybody march? Who? When do these other groups march for us? When do these other groups? See, this is the black group marching. When do now listen, when we have marches, all races of people, there may be 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, different races of people, they come in and they join with black folks. In this instance, this is the black group. I don't see any groups as a group marching for black folk. Again, you can do what you want to do. Just point something out. That's all I'm saying. Like we say around here, mind your own goddamn business. Mind your goddamn business. If people don't want to fight their own battles, they don't have to. They have that freedom. Let people fight their own battles. This is I don't. You say, Willie, where was the Jays doing Black Lives Matter? Well, a lot of people will say, well, hell, it was funded by one, so yeah, I guess that's the support. You know what I'm saying? So, So if we are the originals, our entire race is responsible for the murder of Jesus, right? Oh, say I've always wanted to know if this was correct. That's a good, I'm gonna say it again. So if we were the original Jews, then our entire race is responsible for the murder of Jesus. What y'all got to say about that? If y'all saying that black folks is that, if that what y'all, I've never thought about it like that. Got to be more careful. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much on you. I'm just saying something. Just saying that was really, really good. That was really, really good. Oh, we can go to something positive. We can go to something positive. Oh, the thing that I did not do, y'all please remember go around to Pleasant Candles. PleasantCandles.com is the biggest candle company in the world, Craig. In the world, we have multiple fragrances, and if you would like for your area, your safe space to smell better than it does right now, please go around there to PleasantCandles.com. Thank you. Y'all, we need some more people around here. We over 300 with a thumbs up, and I really do appreciate that right there. We need to be over 400. We almost over 400. I think that we can do good with these last little 22 minutes out here in these doggone street. Y'all just not coming on in. We also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. And we are also on X.com, The Willie Williams Show. We're trying to get our numbers up around there. We starting to get more people to watch on Twitter. I appreciate that right there. We got to spread our wings so everybody know who The Willie Williams Show is around here in these doggone street. Damn it, we talk about the news. We just do it just a tad bit different. That's all. We don't pretend to care. We don't agree with everything. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He say, Willie say, hush, Willie, too much truth, player. That's why I'm trying to hold it back just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I can't just get it to folk like that right there. But let's go to something positive, y'all. Let's go to something positive. Next week is Thanksgiving, in case y'all don't know. Next week is Thanksgiving. Next week is Thanksgiving. It's a holiday that a whole bunch of people they enjoy, that they like. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people we get together as family and friends. We be eating all that fly stuff right there. We be coming around faking and all that fly stuff. We BYOB and we BYO essential products. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. He say, Willie, I'm at the grocery store looking to able-bodied people, a man and a woman on the corner begging and in love, shaking my head. Got to be more careful. Able-bodies out here. He say Jesus was a pilgrim. He said Willie acting like Mike Tyson right now, trying to hold back. That ought to be the worst goddamn fight that I ever had done saw. I know we love Mike and all that. It's over, pimp. Let it go. But that was about that paper though. I really ain't tripping. But horrible fight. That wasn't a fight. He said Tyson was walking like Joe Biden to his corner. It's a damn shame. Well, y'all, they say that it's a blessing. Sunnyside grocery stores is handing out free Thanksgiving turkeys. Here we go. I like it.
Here outside Watkins Supermarket, a line wrapped around the parking lot.
Shout out Auntie. Is this a wig, y'all? Shout out Auntie with the pink hair. Auntie matching pink hair, pink glasses. That's what's up. Out of all, I think we got 2 sisters out here with their reel. We got 2 with their reel because I think that this is a wig too. I have no idea, but I think that these 2 sisters here, they got their reel. Congratulations.
This morning, as people patiently waited for the store's 3rd annual turkey giveaway.
3rd annual.
A line that started forming 2 hours before the event started.
Damn.
The first person to get in line was Mrs. Mary B. Ford.
Miss Mary.
This beautiful ham, and I probably wouldn't have bought a ham. Even though we love ham, the cost of ham is a bit much.
Yeah, boy, ham high as hell.
And it's gone up this year, so it came just in time, right?
Yes, just in time.
Ham wasn't the only thing Mrs. Ford, who's lived in Sunnyside since 1967, was grateful for. She was also thankful for her community grocery store, which has been serving residents in this area for over 50 years.
Thanksgiving time, when you're trying to share and give, it helps when the community store remembers the people that have patronized them.
With rising costs, putting together a Thanksgiving spread is harder than ever, especially for seniors.
Because soon you pay your bills, you don't have nothing left.
It's one of the many reasons why this family-owned supermarket says they carve out the time and space to support their residents.
Y'all have to understand what he had done said right now should resonate with all of us who is not at his age. It should resonate with all of us who is not at his age.
Your bills, you don't have nothing left.
You ain't got nothing left. I want y'all to understand, at his age, we need to be thinking and rethinking and putting things in perspective. Get your houses in order. See, we different. Like we've been talking about this right here. Get your money, save your money. We need to come together. We need to be families. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You can do it all on your own. You want to be single, all that. All right. Keep on playing. You can do it. You can do it. My question is why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why put all that goddamn strain on you if you don't have to? But it's your choice. It's your choice. A lot of people, they like to be by themselves because they like peace. I get that right there. But for the masses, we may need to link up because especially, watch this. We really need to link up, especially if we don't have all our ducks in a row. If you have not been planning for your future for decades, you really need to be with somebody. You really need to be with somebody, and y'all need to start now. You need to start now, so you and your significant other need to start now so y'all can have things in place for the future. Because if not, you're going to be like him and others.
Because soon you pay your bills, you don't have nothing left.
If you get older and you're saying that right there, you failed. You've literally failed. If you pay all your bills and you ain't got no money left, you fail. Especially at an older age because you had ample amount of time to get your stuff in order.
It's one of the many reasons why this family-owned supermarket says they carve out the time and space to support their residents.
Being able to do this means a lot to us. A lot of our patrons here are senior citizens that grew up in this area. It really warms my heart because they give us so much and we want to give back.
Give y'all so much. This is a family-owned business, a family-owned grocery store, and I would say a predominantly darker hue community. Like we were just talking about, like I think it was last week, we don't know too many darker hue grocery stores. We don't know. Like, we just don't know. Everybody else, I think every other culture have grocery stores, and a lot of them. I think, but I could be wrong. I just know that we don't have a lot of dark and hue grocery stores. And I don't mean your little corner store. I mean a grocery store.
In total, more than 250 seniors walked away today with Thanksgiving food staples like turkey, ham, dirty rice, desserts, and more. An act of kindness.
It means a lot.
Y'all know y'all not supposed to be giving them seniors the goddamn cakes out here in these doggone street, these little cakes and pies. Y'all not supposed to be doing that right there, but I do understand. They need them cakes and pies, bitch. I don't care what the doctor have been talking about. They little diabetes. Damn it, they don't care nothing about their sugars. None of that. Around Thanksgiving, man, if you don't give me a piece of that sweet potato pie, I deal with this right here next month. You know what I'm saying? They pass out them bean pies and all that fly. The carrot cakes and all that fly stuff right there. They not supposed to be giving these seniors all these little sugary products, but you give what you can afford to give. That's what's up.
Yes, it means a lot. It helps you save a little for Thanksgiving and have better Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Seniors here tell us they won't forget.
Oh, it's a blessing. Blessing what they're doing for people.
In Sunnyside, Michelle Choi, KHOU.
This is fried rice. I think this is the fried rice they giving away. Damn, I should have went out there. I like that little rice.
In Sunnyside, Michelle Choi.
Damn. That's a lot of doggone rice. I need to make me some fried rice. Hell yeah.
KHOU 11 News.
Got to be more careful. Shout out to Watkins Supermarket. Watkins Supermarket. A matter of fact, Watkins Supermarket. See if they give me a history or something. And I don't know. I mean, they got a website. Now. I thought that they was. Oh snaps! Oh no! I thought they had one up in Ocala. I was finna say no. I ain't know nothing about that right now. Watkins Supermarket. That's what's up. So where they at? Oh, Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas is Watson Supermarket. He say Compton has a black-owned grocery store, and the owner is a woman. That's what's up. Hell, I think I spoke on her. Hell, I think she owns two of them. I think she has one in Compton, and I think it was one in Oakland, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did a story on her probably like 8-9 years ago or something like that right there. Yep. And y'all can check on that right there on the website, the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Boy, I've been doing this here a long goddamn time. Boy, I'm trying to tell y'all something. And it is a good thing. Watch this here. She's in a state to where there's more, and I'm guessing, there's more millionaires. There's more black millionaires than in any other state. Well, I think the only other state that can compete with California with black million. What here? No, wait. Damn it, I'm thinking about something else. I think the most black millionaires is probably in Atlanta. Shit, either in Atlanta and or New York or something like that right there. But there's so many black millionaires in so many places, and we just don't think about the grocery industry. I don't understand when that is something that people have to do. People is always going to buy food. I got to find me a way to sell food. So on the Watkins, hold on. A matter of fact, Hold on. Real quick. Watkins Supermarket. Because right on their website, right on Watkins Supermarket website. Let me move that from there. Put that down. This is on their front page. That damn dirty rice that they were passing out. I thought they were fried rice. My bad, but I like that dirty rice too. Oh, I'm gonna make me some dirty rice today. I'm hungry. I'm hungry right now. I'm sad. I'm sad because I'm hungry right now. He said, Willie, your mortgage must be $200 a month. $200? Hell no. No. I bought homes a long time ago. Yeah, Yeah, no, not that long ago. See, now if it was 200, I mean, I'd have been bought one back in like 32 or something like that right there. Hell, no. Like in 69 or something. Because I think in like 1932, homes was like $47 a month. Mortgages was $7,800 for a 2-1 or 3-1 or something like that. I saw the little post on Instagram too. You know what I'm saying? Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. I just gotta find this work real quick. Hold on. Bam. Got him. Sad story. Jeez, what's wrong with you good people? Why would y'all do people the way I'm finna show y'all that they be out here doing people? Wait a minute. Got to get myself together again. I think I got a little mom on the screen real quick. Let me grab that. Hit that. I'll do it like that. I got her. Hold on. Push that back. Got it. We ready to go. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He say, I had dirty rice about 3 days ago, Pastor. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen. Damn it. I got some I got some spicy sausages right now. I got me some onions and stuff like that right there. Is that, is they putting broccoli on it? I've never put broccoli in my dirty rice. What else did they have in their little dirty rice? I just used some hot tube sausages. Some hot tube sausages. I may use some maple brown sausages. Shit, I got them all. You know what I'm saying? Make me a little dirty rice. Yes, thank you for the carrot recall. I saw this on the news before I came on. We have a carrot recall, and I should have had it up. But the carrot recall because they got E. coli. Because they say that they got E. coli. Hold on. Real quick, because I was supposed to show y'all that right there before we go on to get them up out of here. Carrot recall. Get that quick little clip. Hold on, right there. 30 seconds.
My name is Cecilia.
I don't care about it, Cecilia. You're a mama of 19. That's your business, baby. Hold on. Here we go, y'all.
To tell you about over concerns of E. coli, the CDC is warning of a new deadly outbreak linked to organic carrots. The agency is linking the outbreak to whole and baby carrots sold by Grimway Farms. Nearly 30 people have been infected so far in 18 states. Illinois not among them. 1 person has died. 15 others have been hospitalized. While the products have been recalled, officials are warning they may still be in your refrigerator and urging everyone to throw them away.
Y'all got to look inside your refrigerator.
To tell you about over concerns of E. coli, the CDC is warning of a new deadly outbreak linked to organic carrots. The agency is linking the outbreak to
Bunny Love. Oh, but that's organic. I didn't fall for like the organic trick. I'm gonna call it a trick, but they like it's organic and we gonna charge you more. Like, all right, man. No, just let me keep eating dirty. I just keep eating dirty. You know what I'm saying? He said, Willie eating them pork sausages all day long. I like the pig. Say, Willie, what makes it organic? He say, if all plants are grown. You know, well, damn it, they came out and saying that organic was with less sprays and all that stuff right there, and less formaldehyde on stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's It's supposed to be naturally grown. You know? Water and sun. Less. What is the things that you need like to grow stuff? Less fertilizers. No, you need the fertilizers. Less. The pesticides. Yeah. Organic means without pesticides. All right, bam. Less pesticide. They don't got pesticides. I don't believe that shit. If I ain't grow it, I don't believe it. Just saying. Y'all be careful. Go on in your Frigidaires and get that stuff out your Frigidaires. Now, dog, we done already told y'all. I know. Y'all trying to eat a little salad tonight. Get rid of the formaldehyde. Well, not the formaldehyde. Get rid of the carrots. Let's go to elementary school. You say organic is non-GMOs. That's what's up. That's what they be telling us. Genetically modified organism. That's what they be saying. Guess what I can't do? I can't prove that. I can't prove if they using Monsanto seeds and shit. I have no idea. You say, hey, Willie, my pleasant candles just arrived right now. You say you got a fast turnaround time. Salute. I appreciate the order. I sure enough do. Thank you. I try to, damn it, when they come, I try to go ahead on and get on that as soon as possible because I've been having so many doggone orders, and I really do appreciate y'all. I need to be overwhelmed with the orders. Can't do it without y'all good people. I really do believe in you all. You say, you say I don't believe that is Willie. I'm trying. Hey, listen. I know that we be out here hustling. I know that corporations be hustling. You say they're using human fertilizer. Got to be more careful. I don't know. I just, man, listen. I've been eating dirty. I wash my fruits and vegetables. I wash them off. You say a coli comes from booty holes too. Pickers are issues in the fields and not washing their hands out there. Got to be more careful. You say if it grows, it's okay. That's right. We have an elementary school. We have a bathroom incident at Charles County. We have the parents who are speaking out after their child was caught hanging. Or their 7-year-old child was hung in a bathroom.
After an incident at a local elementary school. The mother's post about this online has since gone viral. Meanwhile, the school district is saying the students were, quote, horse playing. Our Alexis Wainwright spoke with those parents.
They were just playing.
Exclusively and shares their story tonight. Alexis?
Well, Simone, I spoke with the parents who say they're angry, hurt, and confused, but they're also thankful that their son is still here. And tonight they're calling for transparency and answers from the Charles County Public School District.
If you look at my son, he has marks under his eyes. He's like blood vessels.
He still has bruises on his neck.
So this is, I guess, the dad and this is the mother. She's short, okay.
From being choked.
It's hard to hide emotion as these two parents who don't want to be identified talk about their son. They're hoping for answers after they say their son was hung by a 4th grade student in the boys' bathroom Friday.
How the hell do a 4th grader hang another student?
He's traumatized. It's going to take time. This is not something that he's going to get over just overnight.
Paperwork from the hospital lists one of his injuries as a neck contusion, which is caused by blunt trauma to the neck. The 7-year-old is a 2nd grader at C. Paul Barnhart Elementary School in Waldorf. Charles County Public Schools says they're aware of the incident and sent a statement saying, in part, 2 of our students were reportedly horse playing in a school bathroom when one student's jacket got caught on a stall door hook. The student was not able to free themselves, and the other student involved was also not able to help them.
It doesn't make sense to me. If you're horse playing, how do you get caught on the hook?
You get caught on the hook. You say, Willie, I don't know what to get my wife for Christmas because she living her best life. And so I was going to get her a pleasant candle. Say, look for my order. You go ahead on and you send that order on in. I'm going to get it on out there to you. Bam.
We need answers.
You say, was the hanger white? That's good.
Answers, and we won't stop until we get answers.
And now the parents say they're sharing their side of the story in hopes of preventing this from happening to anyone else.
My son did tell me that when they were in the bathroom, he said that the little boy told him, "I'm going to show you how I did people back in the day." That's why I feel like it's bullying, because there's no telling how many other kids this has happened to.
And they
I'm finna show you how I did kids back in the day. They in the 4th grade. Y'all know what she's trying to say, right? Or y'all know what she's saying. She's trying to make a reference into slavery by the child saying, "Let me show you what I did to y'all back in the days." A 4th grader did the who back in the days? Yeah. Oh, back in slavery, the 4th grader was doing what he had done did to your baby. I can't. All right, man. Go. Hey, all right. I guess he get it from his daddy.
Bathroom, he said that the little boy told him, "I'm going to show you how I did people back in the day." That's why I feel like it's bullying, because there's no telling how many other kids this has happened to.
and they want the school district to step up.
I want to see a policy in place. I would like to see at least hallway monitors. I want to know, why is a 4th grader in the same hallway or the same bathroom as the 2nd grader? Most schools have them divided.
Did y'all hear what she just said? Oh, girl, you almost got that back. You almost got that past me. Listen to what she want to happen.
See a policy in place. I would like to see at least hallway monitors. I want to know, why is a 4th grader in the same hallway or the same bathroom as the 2nd grader?
Why is a 4th grader in the same hallway, or maybe she just meant to say bathroom, as a 2nd grader? I'm not in elementary schools. I'm not a teacher. The 4th graders can't be like in the hallway with like the 2nd graders, and can the 4th graders be in the bathroom with 2nd graders? Or they can't be. Or they can, because she don't understand why a 4th grader would be in the bathroom with a 2nd grader. Is that wrong? Like, are they supposed to go to like the same restrooms, or is that supposed to be prohibited or something like that right now? When did we stop the 4th graders from being in the bathroom with the 2nd graders? Or we never have. Oh, so she wanted to stop. Oh, you say kindergartens, 1st and 2nd graders are usually on the same floor. They share a bathroom. Oh, I didn't know. You say true. Usually are divided, but that's what happens at charter schools, the K through 8. Oh, I didn't know that they're supposed to be separated though. You say she just talking. She had no clue about what happened. You say 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders are usually on a different floor. They have their own bathrooms. That's how they did it when I was younger. Well, listen. All right. So what do we say about the schools that is one story, where everybody is on the same floor? I just didn't. I didn't. This is new.
4th grader in the same hallway or the same bathroom as the 2nd grader. Most schools have them divided. I feel like this is very unacceptable.
Oh, so you're saying that most schools have them divided. Oh. Okay.
These are all our children, and they are the future. So we need to protect them. Like, we sending our kids to schools every day thinking that they are safe.
And the 7-year-old has since been released from the hospital and is still recovering. His parents tell me they won't be returning back to school, but they hope to hear more updates from the district soon.
So y'all gonna keep him out of school because he was hung on his jacket? Hold on. Okay, so it say the neck contusions and stuff, but...
7-year-old is a 2nd grader at C. Paul Barnhart Elementary School in Waldorf. Charles County Public Schools says they're aware of the incident and sent a statement saying, in part, 2 of our students were reportedly horseplaying in a school bathroom when one student's jacket got caught on a stall door hook. The student was not able to free themselves, and the other student involved was also not able to help them.
So why they said that the child was well, I guess you is hanging. You hanging by your jacket. But they got a good point. How you get on the hook, though? So that means that 1 or 2 students picked up this 7-year-old and put him on the hook. Let me show you what I used to do back in the days to you people. So they must be black.
Involved was also not able to help them.
It doesn't make sense to me. If you're horseplaying, how do you get caught on the hook? Like, we need answers. I want answers, and we won't stop until we get answers.
And now the parents say they're sharing their side of the story in hopes of preventing this from happening to anyone else.
I don't know. Well, maybe we need to. Well, she don't believe in like the horse playing thing. That's understandable.
This is very unacceptable.
I wanted to catch it right here. Say, damn it, I'm trying to catch that little slide.
Very unacceptable.
My son, who attends a school in Charles County, has experienced something no child should have ever in life experienced. My child, who was a second grader, was hung in the boys' bathroom by a fourth grader. I received the most traumatizing phone call from the school stating that my child was being rushed to Children's Hospital in NY. The principal went into the bathroom and found my baby foaming out of the mouth and unconscious. He said, I walked into the trauma room. Oh, Jesus. I walked into the trauma room with 8 to 10 doctors surrounding my son. This is the most heartbreaking and traumatizing situation my family has ever been in. Although I'm not the one to bring my personal life on the social media. However, social media has a big platform, and this is the story. Jesus. Foaming out the mouth. 8 to 10 doctors for a neck contusion? That's what's up. I don't know what to tell you. Sugar, hey, man. Like a lot of people be saying when we be having these situations, homeschooling is sounding real, real good. See, I was thinking that right there, but I'm glad that you had them said it. First, say 10 doctors don't surround anyone in the ER. I just 10 doctors, say 8 to 10. 8 to 10, get your numbers right. 8 to 10 doctors. 8 to 10 doctors. So you saying they was all doctors on one shift? Or do you mean like nurses and stuff? Maybe it was one doctor and like 7 nurses or something. Just had a neck contusion. He said, where's the Honorable Cornell X? He need to get on his job. He need to get on his job out here. Shout out to our brother. He need to go ahead on and get this. Damn it. Our sister needs you out here. Well, sister and brother need you out here because that child has a mother and a father. And that's what we promote around here. Mothers and fathers out here in these streets. We promote the family unit. Yeah. The family unit. Whole family. We don't promote single parenting. We don't promote that right there. But damn it, if you is one, you is one. I don't even know what the hell to say after that right there. But yeah. We don't promote it. But if you is that, then that's just what you is. Your life is almost over anyway. You know what I'm saying? He say 8 to 10 don't surround gunshot victims in the ER. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he came in with a neck contusion, and we all finna see what we can learn from this neck contusion. He say that was a good one. He said she would have recorded that and posted it all over Facebook. See, because she made the post. She made the post with a partial picture. But all them goddamn doctors. Somebody need to be home, like taking naps and stuff like that right there. Do you know how hard it is to find 2 doctors at a hospital? Oh, you say you're probably like a medical school. Oh, so, damn it, they was probably in training. They was probably pre-med or something like that right there. Like Doogie Howser or something. Like Nurse Jackie or something like what is that nursing show that I be watching where they all stay like in the same house or something like that? Damn it, what's the one that I be watching? Nurse shows. What's ER? Damn it, no. Nurse Jackie. Shout out to Nurse Jackie. It's one that real popular, like Saving Hope or something, like MASH. It's like MASH, man. Yeah, Grey's Anatomy was the one that I was trying to think about just then. I don't know, man. Hey. Say Willie, one neurologist, her doctor, and the rest was residents. You know what I'm saying? The hell? One neurologist, ER doctor. For real. What the hell are we doing? Doogie Howes, he say the good doctor. Bam Scrubs. Dr. Huxtable. Damn it, where Black Lives Matter when you need them? Listen, get y'all some pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the midday news on this wonderful Monday. Today is October. Nope. My bad. It is November the 18th, 20 to 24. Thanksgiving is next week. Thanksgiving is next week. So y'all listen. Don't spend all your stamps. Don't spend all your goddamn stamps this Thanksgiving that week. You gotta wait that next week to go ahead on and spend your stamps. You can pinch off on them. You can pinch off your stamps right now, but then you better wait. Wait next week. Don't take your children out. No, damn it. Tell your children if they want to go to fast food, tell them shit. Thanksgiving next week. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no money to spend. Shout out to the people who really don't do all traditional cooking, because I don't do all traditional cooking at all. I like what you wrote around there. You say a crab boil. You know what I'm saying? I be making ribs and shit. Damn it, I be making fried chicken if I want. Whatever I want to eat, I eat. I am not that traditional. No. You got to have this. You got to have that. Damn it, I be having fried rice and dirty rice and curry chicken and rice. Damn it, I having pork chicken and having fish and fries. You know what I'm saying? I may have some conch fritters and shit. I eat what I want to eat. I do not believe in that traditional Thanksgiving food, because one thing, if y'all learned about traditional Thanksgiving food, a lot of food goes to waste. Instead of cooking shit that y'all gonna eat. Why not cook shit that y'all gonna eat? You say pork chicken. I'm gonna eat some pork chicken too then. Listen, man, y'all please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel, watch the standalone videos. Appreciate y'all. We do the standalone video Monday through Friday. We try to put some up there, and sometimes we do them on the weekend too. Thank y'all. Please remember go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. Y'all tell somebody about the play. If y'all new around here, subscribe. Thank y'all for being over there on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. We're trying to get the followers up to 225 by week's end. Thank y'all for also being on xx.com. The Willie Williams Show. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. Say amazing journalism. I try to do the best that I can with what I got. Say what is pork chicken? I have no idea. I just repeated it. You know what I'm saying? You say, Willie, when I died in July. That's a real good way to start off a sentence. When I died in July, I had 6 doctors around me trying to revive and bring me back to life. And also, when they did my track note, damn it, I got to use my verb. I got to use my vowels. When they did my I think that's like your throat thing, right? Your tracheotomy. Ooh, that boy educated. Your tracheotomy surgery. Of course, all of this was in an emergency. See, I like that right now. See, because you had done died, though. You had done died, so it makes sense for a lot of doctors, and especially when y'all doing surgeries. More than one doctor does surgery. So, yeah. Yep, you will tend to have a lot of doctors around you in an emergency. But you going to just, because he was hanging and shit, you got a little contusion. The tracheotomy. I thought that's what I had to say. The tracheotomy. I said that here. It was on the inclet. We say this is an educational show. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Listen, man. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with the player. I hope that y'all had a good time. I'm gonna see y'all later out here in the doggone street, man. Thank you. Y'all enjoy your life. Enjoy yourself. Live your best life. I'm out of here, man.